Not a scream, a screech.
Damn!
Yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
Yeah, I love the way you love me, girl. I love the way you do. Yeah, we could spend some time. I love the time to spend with you.
What's up? So today we're gonna jump into this shit for our girl Anita. Hey, Anita, Anita, hey, Anita, Anita. Let me stop, man. I'm always doing this shit. I'm just in the next one say for Anita.
You're already planning the next one?
I'm already planning it. Okay, so this one's who the fuck is Scarlex?
Scar-Lord.
Scar-Lord. Yeah, there's no O, so I always forget.
The X is a O.
It's silent?
It's the X is a O.
That's
They
confusing.
don't like O's, so they just put X's.
So this right here, I'm getting it's like an they're breaking it out and they're gonna let us know who he is. I'm super excited for this. Thank you, Anita.
Noisy raps.
Because I am the type of person that when I jump into if I'm watching a movie and I like an actor, even in the middle of the movie, I get my phone out.
Oh, I know. He does that all the time. It's so annoying.
I want to know more, especially when we're watching Jeffrey Dahmer.
Even if we're watching like a show, like a competitive show, like fucking American Next Top, he wants to find out who the winner is.
Yeah,
already.
like a reality
I'm
show.
like, chill the fuck out.
Yeah, like I just like to know this. So I haven't because I've been kind of patient, but I'm super excited to just jump in and for us to be like, no, where is he from? Where does sound coming from? Who was he? Who inspired him? All these different little
When
things.
was he born?
Social security number. How many body does he got?
How many body counts?
Body count, baby. That's number one. I'm gonna jump in.
Intensity is real. Intensity is real. Like, we live lives, man. Life is intense. Life's fucking crazy.
Speaking.
Life is, you die at any moment.
I would never guess that.
I like this song right there. I like this one shit. He's British. Okay. I love British rappers.
He's a completely almost unknown.
Alright, boys. Welcome to the safe house. Come in.
Okay, this is like cribs.
No,
Look, cribs.
don't. Fuck off. This is where I come to make music. Can't make music at the crib no more. Had to upgrade. Neighbors were pissed off. I can just come here, be as loud as I want, be as crazy as I want.
I love that.
It's peaceful, it's serene. No one's around. I don't really fuck with people. I hate people.
I love that.
On the come up on my solo gang shit. Pray for death if you run up. Yeah, really exist with the ghost. The shit that you do.
Shut your fucking mouth, boy. That's a whole ass beat.
I like that sound. UK music is in a great place for UK music. I don't think Scar-Lord particularly fits into that because I'm not doing that. I'm doing something totally different. And
that's the point.
The UK scene is very community driven, and I just don't fit a part of that. I could never fit into that. No disrespect to the genre or what they do. You know what I'm saying? That would just pigeonhole me, and people would expect that from me. Because I'm a new artist, I feel like it's very difficult for people to put a pin in it and be like, okay, you're this, because I'm new. But in like 3 years' time, it will be very clear what I'm doing. And people will be like, okay, yeah, he's definitely not with the UK guys. You know? I don't make that. I don't make that. I don't look like that. I don't act like that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I do this. Scar-Lord is the most brutally honest version of myself. Honesty, expression, vibe and energy. I used to make YouTube videos and that was soul destroying. I always had it in my head to be a solo artist, and I was always inspired by heavy music. I always listened to heavy music, I always related to heavy music. But my cousins and my family, rap music. I grew up around rap. And it's not even the UK shit, you know? Like, it's always what's popular in the US. I listened to Nelly a lot growing up. Nelly was the guy. Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
I listened to her so much. Like, for me though, number one, like, for sure, Eminem. Then you got your new school guys. Triple X,
Okay, I see
Lil
that.
Pump. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys that are on this wave now. You know what I'm saying? Smoke Prep, Nav, Travis Scott. It's all inspiring. It's just like a huge fusion. It's the music of the future. There's so many things like in it. Like I'm rapping here, I'm screaming here. The beat goes crazy, guitars come in.
Yeah.
Like there's no rules. That's why I struggle to define my music because I just can't. I'll lay some shit down. I'm gonna lay some shit down.
Show us. Oh, Jay's burning fucking mouth? I like that.
You see how I think? It's too fucking big! Throw me in the dirt!
Everyone's got like such an expensive
That
setup and
motherfucker's
shit,
on
and
another
I've been
level.
rocking with the same shit since I was broke, man. And the sickest thing is, let me tell you this, right? You hear that? That's the headphone on this side is broken. It doesn't work because I was angry and I threw it at a wall. Sometimes like
Go on the wall. I love
mechanics
that.
of like my scream isn't the way I want it to sound and I have to do it again. Like much can be like much or much, you know, like it's two different ones.
Yeah.
It's sick. You know what I'm saying? That in that gap there, we're gonna put a crazy, crazy, crazy screech. Not a scream, a screech.
Damn. Woo.
Yeah, what we'll do.
You better
is
let that out, boy. Yeah.
Tell me that doesn't sound crazy.
It sounds crazy.
This is inspiration in its purest form. That's light coming from the fucking sky, from this ball of whatever the fuck floating in the air. Okay. Fucking mad shit. That's it, man. Nothing but sea, couple birds,
That's beautiful,
few
man.
white people walking around. Well, it's cool. They're cool with me.
It's so soon that we taking shit over. I've been doing business, I play with the owners. Too late for niggas that they like these close to the world. That's been my don't you see I'm the owner. Yeah, we on the ultra premium.
I think Heart Attack blew up because of consistency. Like, I made a video called Chainsaw. I dropped that. Then a week later, I made another video called King Scar. Then I waited, and then not too long after that, I made Heart Attack. And I dropped, I think that was the order. Then I dropped that, and then Heart Attack was the one that went viral.
You said, I won't stop.
Prior to that, Chainsaw and King Scar were getting talked about quite a lot online. I want to tour the fucking world, man. I want to get on the road. I want to see the numbers, man. I want to see the people that connect to my
Yeah.
shit. Because it's weird, man. I feel like they understand me to be able to perform for them. And it's a crazy feeling. And I want more of that. I remember the London show. I was spitting the verse, the Heart Attack, the fast part. And this kid in the crowd was spitting it. So I put the mic to his mouth, and word for word, he was just chopping it up. I was like, wow.
That's the best feeling I've
She was
ever
insane.
had. That's it. I'm getting chills. Yeah.
It's clear what I'm trying to do.
That was
The
nice.
image and the aesthetic and the vibe and just Scar Lord. You know, like that right there is what drew people in. What do I want to see? What do I want to see? Period. What do I want to hear? What do I want to see? And that's what I make. That's what I make.
Come on,
Maybe
boy.
I'll become like this legend and I'll tell the kids about it. Like
I can see it.
Mask.
Yes. Oh my god, I love this. My like me being a fan just went up. Boop. Like I
For
just
real.
I would literally go watch him when he came to LA. I love. See, he didn't really say so much about his music, but he said a lot at the same time. He definitely. He says he don't like people, and when you say that, you're the type of person that you're misunderstood, or people can be complicated, or they think that you're complicated. His music's definitely an expression of who he is. Just how he said the headphones, how he was angry. You can tell he releases himself through his music, and he's a loner. He's passionate. He's driven. He don't want to be like the UK rap scene, and I think that's what's making him. You know, I respect this so much because for you to do your own thing and go in your own lane, that's extremely hard. People are gonna. You don't know where you're heading, first of all, and then people are gonna critique that, and people are gonna just. It's extremely scary, but he's going
You
the
know
right
what I
way.
liked that he said? He said that he makes what he wants to hear. You mean?
Ooh, at the end, right? Yeah.
And I love that because I feel like so many artists, they make what they think that is gonna pop, you know.
And that's
if
how
they
they
don't
became.
stay true to themselves, you know what I mean?
That's
He's staying true to himself, and whoever's gonna ride with him is gonna ride. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
And these other people, they go with the trends. They want to go with popping. They
That's
want
what
to do
I'm
this.
saying.
They want to do that. They want to jump where it's at. And him, he's like, I'm just gonna be me. And whoever wants to come along,
And
come
see,
along. You
just
know?
how he said he was inspired by Nelly, by Missy, by Eminem, and he was by heavy metal, and he grew up by rap. He mixed it, and I heard it. I've never heard him speak. I had no idea he was from the UK. I just love that. This is the type of people that I like. This is the type, like when you're doing your own thing, just like you said. So many rappers, females, males, like they want to like follow somebody because they know the end result of it. So they follow it. They'll do something different. So for him, he's doing something completely different, and he just like, you know what, I like all this stuff, and I'm gonna combine it and make my own thing. That's extremely fucking amazing,
Yeah,
man.
that's amazing.
And I love how he wears the mask. It reminds me of that girl.
Is the mask a new thing?
I think the mask, obviously, for him to
Because
take
we did another video of his, and then I looked up a picture of him to put on, and I got a picture with him without a mask.
Yeah.
So is this something new?
I think that he just maybe, you know, it's just maybe part of it, because for him to take it off and blur his bottom section, like I think it's maybe his thing. Maybe like
Okay.
sometimes. Do you remember that one girl, the one that sings the Chandelier? Sia.
Oh yeah,
She
didn't
worked.
wanna show her face.
She didn't want to show her face for a long time. She'll sing with backwards, whatever, and
That's a trip.
yeah. So I think it was just the artistry in them. So you can tell he's so artistic, he's so creative. Sometimes when you're really artistic and creative, you're a little off, you know, you're a little weird, but that's what makes you so fucking cool, you know? And man, I just became such a big fan, man. I love what's behind it. I love the way he.
We already were fans, but they just took it.
Thank you, Anita, girl. It's like
Yeah.
you literally heard us. You literally heard us because we're like, I want to know more, man, because it connects me more with the music, and I'm super connected.
Yeah.
Now when I listen to him, when I play him on Spotify, I have a long day today, and I'm definitely gonna bump him, and I'm inspired. I'm an artist, and lately this week I've been so inspired so much. I've been going through a lot of emotions with myself, different emotions with just life, but for some reason, I was just talking to my aunt about this. Like, she was telling me about like, I went through a lot of stuff growing up, and I told her like, I find the beauty now, like of my pain, of my sadness. She was so confused. She was like, you find beauty of your sadness? And I was like, yeah, because I feel like because of me embracing the sadness or my depression or my anger, I'm embracing now. It makes me really compassionate. It makes me understand other people. It makes me to be understanding with my daughter. It makes me understand who I am now, and it actually sometimes I create beautiful art from it. I've created a lot of like when I draw, I create so much beautiful things that I look back at it, and a lot of them are really painful. It's a lot of tears, a little darkness, and I see that I released it in that picture, and I embraced it. You know, sometimes I threw some away, and it's like I'm ripping my pain away and shit. Like so. I'm just embracing what's part of me and what's gonna be part of me to the end. My past is me now. To the end. Some people want to bury it, but sometimes you catch yourself feeling type of way, and it's your past creeping up on you. You know what I mean? So people like him always embrace me, and they allow me, and they made me feel like I'm not alone with all these weird emotions and feelings of like, sometimes I do feel like I'm very antisocial. I feel like I don't understand myself around people, and people don't understand me. So when I hear people like him, it makes me feel like I'm okay. I'm a little weird.
But it's like, what is ever the right thing, you know? Because like,
But I feel like with some
like
people-
you embrace it. Some people move on from it. Some
And they
people
struggle.
Some people bury it, and some people just try to act like it
You
never
will never
happened,
be able to bury what you went through. You have to figure it out.
But some people come to terms with certain things in their life,
And
and,
they live
they're
a
able
life.
to move on. They're able to move on.
And that's how you feel though, because you catch yourself feeling like you're suffocating yourself because you feel like you buried it, but you will never be able to bury something you went through.
I think there's a difference between burying it and coming to peace with it and moving
Yeah,
forward from
exactly.
it.
Yeah, it's true. That's different. That's different. But we're getting too fucking deep in this shit. It's his fault. I love this, man. I thought it was gonna be a long interview, and I didn't think it was gonna be heading, but I do love interviews.
I wish it was longer.
I love documentaries. I love getting in people's heads. I love when people let us in their mind. I love that. It's so scary to let people in because what they're gonna say, how they're gonna critique it, how they're gonna see you and be like, oh, you're a mess. But for me, I'm a happy motherfucker. But guess what? Behind this happiness, I'm also human, and I overthink, and I'm sad. and I get angry. I overanalyze people and myself, and I'm outcasted from my family, other people, and I have to live with that. And so I like to live my fucking truth. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And I also think like there's some people that are outcasted, and there's people that outcast themselves. You know. And I feel like you're in the middle.
I think I'm
You feel
definitely
like you're
in
right
the
in the
middle.
middle. I feel like with him, like I'm all fucking talking about you. I feel like with you,
I'm right here.
I feel like with you, I feel you put a wall up, and you stop people from entering in because the fear of them hurting you or them being too close or just that.
Yeah, but
You know?
see, for me, that goes all the way back when I was young. I feel like there was no escape for me growing up. You know, I'm trying to get all deep, but like there was no escape in my home. I wasn't liked in my home. I was trying to be molded in my home because didn't like the way me being me was not it. So then when I went to school, when I was in the streets, I had no outlet. So I just ran with that. I naturally, without me not trying, I built this wall that I couldn't let people in and show them who Trino really was. Because when I showed like you're acting too feminine, you're acting gay, you're a faggot.
Why are you
you're
holding
this.
the broom like that?
Yeah, if I just decided and I was thinking, I put my hand in my hip, I was checked on that. I was analyzed because people were analyzing me. So I'm working on that. I'm working on, I'm honest with myself and be like, I don't blame other people. I do blame me. And I'm like, I have these ways of me shilling myself up, but the young me, because of the people around me, I just made that. And it's still part of me, and I'm slowly, trying to break the wall. Trump did it. All right, we're getting too deep, so we're gonna stop here. The interview was so good, man. I appreciate it. And sorry if we're getting deep in that shit. This motherfucker brought that shit out, but that was beautiful, man. I think feelings is good. I think letting it out and speaking your truth it's almost like therapeutic. It's just cleansing yourself. At least for me, I do like it. The way he does it by screaming and the beats and all this stuff, like you have to figure it out. You have to find an outlet if that's whatever that is for you. But it's also healthy. You can't drink yourself away because that's not it. It has to be something
Fun though.
Not the next day, motherfucker.
Well, that's why you drink again.
All right, you guys have a beautiful day. Bye.